How to store breaded fish bites, fish goujons. Can they be frozen to last longer? Below, we explain the best ways to store fish bites to prevent them from spoiling too quickly. How to store breaded fish bites. Fish bites are a perishable food, so they cannot be left at room temperature for too long due to the risk of bacteria growth. Do not leave them at room temperature for more than 2 hours, and if the temperature where you live exceeds 31 degrees Celsius 88 degrees Fahrenheit, do not leave them out for more than 1 hour. Fry or bake all the fish bites you've made. Place them in an airtight container in the refrigerator, where they will last about 2 days without spoiling. To reheat, spread them on a baking sheet and cover them with aluminum foil, or reheat in a hot skillet with a little butter. It's important to heat them thoroughly to avoid food poisoning, so make sure they are properly reheated. Do not return reheated fish bites to the fridge or freezer. If you don't eat them all, discard them. Reheating fish more than once is not recommended because fish spoils very quickly. Can you freeze fish bites? You can freeze homemade fish bites, and this is the best way to preserve them for a longer time. If you haven't fried all the fish bites, spread them on a tray and freeze them separately to prevent them from sticking together. Once frozen, transfer them to a freezer bag and return them to the freezer. To cook, heat the oil and place the fish bites directly into the hot oil. Alternatively, you can bake them in the oven on a wire rack placed on a baking sheet to allow the oil to drain. Cook for 20 minutes, flipping the bites after 10 minutes. They will last up to 6 months in the freezer. If the fish bites were store-bought and already frozen, you can keep them in the freezer until you're ready to prepare them. Typically, pre-frozen fish bites can be stored in the freezer for up to 18 months, as long as there are no temperature fluctuations. Always check the expiration date on the packaging, as it usually indicates the best time frame for optimal quality. How to know if the fish bites have spoiled. Always check the appearance and smell. Spoiled fish usually develops a strong unpleasant odor and may become slimy. If you notice anything wrong, don't taste it, as spoiled fish can be dangerous. If the fish bites were store-bought and frozen, check for any discoloration or spots. If there is freezer burn, those parts will not be pleasant to eat, as they will have an odd texture and flavor.